Now, as you can imagine, reaction is pouring in. Local 12's Anjanette Levy spent time at a Democratic watch party. She's live at Mr. Pitiful's in Over the Rhine with what people there thought. Anjanette.
Well, Cammie, this was a full house at Mr. Pitiful's. Everyone was glued to the television set tonight as the 5 candidates faced off. Take a look inside of Mr. Pitiful's just a little bit earlier tonight. Now, while all 5 candidates obviously had a chance to make their cases, this debate was really all about Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. Clinton tonight described herself as a progressive who is also a capitalist, while Sanders talked about how he is a democratic socialist who wants to improve the lives of middle-class Americans. We spoke with supporters of both candidates about what they liked about what the candidates said and who won.
I think so far, I think Bernie has had the strongest arguments and probably the most consistent philosophy. But I think Hillary has done herself very well in terms of her delivery, very professional.
I'm a little worried about Sanders. I really, really want him, and I do believe he represents what we need. My concern is he's a little reactionary, and Hillary is so rehearsed.
Well, she's a woman, for one thing. I think she has a lot of good ideas, and I think her plan is pretty strong.
I love Hillary, but after listening to Sanders, I'm kind of on the fence because I think a lot of his policy reflects what's going on in the current society.
And there was really a lot of interest in this debate, as I mentioned inside, and it was really interesting to see how many Bernie Sanders supporters there were in there. Also a lot of Hillary Clinton supporters. And this wasn't the only watch party across the city. There were actually 6 watch parties. So that just shows you how much interest there was in tonight's debate. Obviously, from looking at social media, I could see that a lot of Republicans were watching as well. Reporting live and Over the Rhine, Anjanette Levy, Local 12 News. Cammie, back to you.
All right, Anjanette, thank you. And speaking of the Republicans, the GOP hopefuls got the night off to watch their counterparts. They'll be back at it 2 weeks from tomorrow for their 3rd debate. It'll be at the University of Colorado. The Democrats will get another crack at each other next month at Drake University in Iowa, and that one will be right here on CBS.